Hey everybody, Ashley Page here. Thank you so much for joining us for this week's educational vlog. For those of you who are new to the educational vlog, what we try to do with that is a deeper dive on one particular subject on Thursday. That's in compare and contrast to the portfolio vlog that the guys do on Monday and send out to you that really just highlights a lot of market impact for the week, along with on Tuesday, a lot of the research that we send you. But on Thursday, we like to take more time and go a little bit deeper on one subject that we feel like can sort of build your library, as it were, in money and markets to help you understand it better and ask better questions of us. So we've got a very interesting one for you today, we think, that is all over the news and everything you need. The title of our vlog today is What Impact Will Artificial Intelligence, or AI for short, have on the global economy in the next few years? We can sum that up in two words: massive and transformative. Really, not to wax poetic, but this is a game-changing event in human history. Much like the development of agriculture, the Industrial Revolution, it's going to be that level of step up. But first, let's look at a quick definition of AI. Artificial intelligence refers to the simulation of human intelligence processes in computers. And computers can now do this by two things. One is processing massive amounts of data, that's first. And secondly, actually learning from it. Despite recent advances that you've heard a lot about lately, it seems like it's something that has just hit us and come at us. And that's sort of broken through a little bit because computer capability. The truth is the idea of AI and even that terminology is not new. The term AI was first coined at the Dartmouth Conference in 1956, named for the college where it has occurred, by Dr. John McCarthy, a longtime Stanford professor who died in 2011, and two of his colleagues in an academic paper, the Dartmouth Conference. They were actually the first in 1956 to use the term AI. So what AI has done is made incremental advances since that Dartmouth conference. But as we were saying, the reason that it's accelerated so much recently is that now the computers that we have have so much mass computing power. That's first. And then secondly, the way that the electronic neural pathways of computers are now done. That combination creates what's called deep learning by computers. They can actually look at patterns much, much faster, learn as they go, and simulate more about how humans think. Over the next decade, a 7% increase will occur in worldwide GDP. Or that's about 7 trillion with a T in real dollar value. The thing that's interesting to us, though, that's a stunning number, is that across the board, worker productivity is also projected to increase by 15%. That doesn't sound like much, but across an entire world economy, a 15% pickup in productivity is really a massive number. We got this study from our research partners at Goldman Sachs. Excellent authors Joseph Briggs and Devesh Kanani wrote that. And I will say, in addition to the Goldman Sachs study, what's interesting about that is there was another survey that was done outside of the Goldman work that basically interviewed a lot of different types of companies around the world. 75% of those companies said they expected to use AI in at least some way. The impact this is going to have, and sort of the wave it is that 2/3 of the current occupations could at least partially be automated by AI. And mainly where that's going to come is in streamlining business workflows and automating routine tasks. For the most part, it's going to be a complement to most existing jobs. Some jobs that are more routine will be replaced. So really, when you think about it, the wave that we're going to have in AI is very similar, if you back up in history, to if you go 1940s forward. If you think about it, 60% of the jobs that we do today, 60%, did not exist in 1940. That type of employment wave from 1940 to now, AI is going to have a lot of impact very much like that in creating new, highly valued occupations. And much like the Industrial Revolution, you should be replacing a lot of more mundane, lower paying jobs with higher and paying jobs that add value. Finally, I thought I would give you a quick example. Here are 3 practical categories where AI can impact. One is healthcare, one is manufacturing, and one is service. So for example, in healthcare, what can it do there? AI can make significant improvements in radiology tools, for example. It can do ICU data processing much better and faster. For example, with cancer patients and using immunotherapy, sometimes that's sort of a guess at it and work towards the solution scenario. With AI, you can predict that a lot better with the type of patient protocol that you have. In something like manufacturing, the second category, you can improve defect detection, say on a manufacturing line, or you can troubleshoot production bottlenecks faster, and you can improve productivity forecasting by about 10 to 20%. So you can make all types of manufacturing with AI much tighter by automating a lot more of the repetitive type of task. And then finally, in service, you think of things like accounting firms, law firms. What it will allow accountants and lawyers to do, for example, is to do their research function, whether it's rules within the tax code for CPAs or a case president for lawyers. Research like that can be done much, much faster. A lot of that is done by category and similarity. So what that will allow CPAs and lawyers to do, for example, is to do that function much faster, and therefore what they're able to do is to be in front of the client a lot more, to give a lot more value add. So in those 3 categories, those are just a few quick examples of how AI can help. As always, if you have further questions on this topic, feel free to call myself or anyone on the portfolio team. You can reach out to us in any social media platform. We greatly appreciate how you all are sharing these educational vlogs. It means a lot to us that you do, because other people certainly can benefit from that, and we'd love to help if we can. But you're always welcome to just come by and see us. We always like visiting with you. Until next time, thank you so much.